Hey there, wrestling fans. Brian Blitz here, and welcome to another exciting edition of Superstars the Ring here at ccwrestling.biz. We have a big show in store for you this week, ladies and gentlemen. But before we get started, we want to give an update on something I've talked about recently, and that, of course, is the injury that Kikino Palomalu suffered at the hands of the CCW World Champion, Jamie McKinnon. Now, as you know, recently at WrestleBash, not once, not twice, but 3 times, Jamie McKinnon pile drove Kikino Palomalu viciously into the canvas and basically put his career on hold. Now, we do have an update from Director of Operations Eric Snook, so he's going to go ahead and tell us about that right now.
Hey there, wrestling fans. Eric Snook here with some breaking and very unfortunate news. Kikino Palomalu, we knew going into WrestleBash 2018 that he was dealing with a neck injury, suffered at the hands of an attack from Jamie McKinnon. During that match, we saw him favoring that neck a lot, and then after the match was over, Jamie McKinnon delivered not only 1, not only 2, but 3 devastating pile drivers. Re-aggravated those injuries, perhaps made them worse. We know Kikino Palomalu went to the hospital, had an MRI. We don't know what the diagnosis is quite yet, but we do know that he is very severely injured, and he's going to be out indefinitely. Like I said, we'll have some news hopefully soon about his diagnosis and maybe when he can return to CCW action. But like I said, guys, Kikino Palomalu, the injuries are worse than what we thought, and we won't be seeing him in CCW for quite some time as he recovers from those injuries. So we send our best wishes out to Kikino Palomalu, and we hope he gets better soon. In the meantime, Jamie McKinnon, for his actions at WrestleBash, specifically with those 3 pile drivers after the conclusion of the match, has been suspended for 3 weeks from CCW action, also fined $15,000. He will be returning to action on October 13th, Lake City, Florida. We'll have an announcement hopefully soon about who his opponent will be for that evening. But Jamie McKinnon, like I said, has been suspended from action in CCW for 3 weeks and fined $15,000 for his brutal attack on Kikino Palomalu at the end of WrestleBash 2018. We'll hope to have an update soon on Kikino, but that's our breaking news. I'm sorry we didn't have better news for him, but back to you, Brian.
I'm going to slow down the tempo just a little bit and tell Kikino Palomalu personally, I do wish you a very strong and healthy recovery. Ordinarily, I would say a speedy recovery, but these are injuries that cannot be taken lightly. I know from personal experience myself, you cannot take them lightly. So get better, get well, and return to action as soon as you can. On the subject of the outlaw Jamie McKinnon, there you have it. He has been suspended for 3 weeks. He will be making his return to CCW on October the 13th in Lake City, Florida. So there is no doubt going to be a lot he has in store for anybody and everybody that's on hand at that big event. Now, we're going to switch gears a little bit and talk more about another situation that I have been covering extensively for the past year. It's been going on extensively for the past year, and it certainly came to a head at WrestleBash, and that is the big explosive street fight between Rock and Roll Chris Turner and Shooter McGee. We saw the outcome of the match. It was a very controversial ending. Shooter McGee's hand was raised at the end of the match. However, Chris Turner obviously feels that that was done in jest, and that he was the winner, and we of course heard from him last week. So now this week we're going to hear from Shooter McGee.
Turner, if you want to continue this feud, I've beat you multiple times, and I'm here for one reason, and that's to take you out of CCW. And before it's all said and done, the Diamond Exchange is going to be at the top of CCW.
Short, sweet, and to the point. Shooter McGee definitely, absolutely does not mince words when it concerns Rock and Roll Chris Turner. And side note, he definitely says that things are on the rise for the Diamond Exchange, and well, they've been a little low-key for a while, so who knows what that's going to mean here in the future as well, too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to switch gears yet one more time and bring you some fine championship action. This week's match, we're going to see CCW Southern States Champion Toxic defend the Southern States Championship against New Breed Landon Crews.
Is for the Southern States Championship. The last time you did the face off, it ended in time on the draw. So we decided to add a little bit more time. It is set for 1 hour. There must be a winner.
right, ladies and gentlemen. This is a big match here in CCW tonight. As the new breed, Landon Crews, gets set to challenge for the Southern States Championship. Now, Landon Crews made his debut right here at WrestleBash last year. You can see within 1 year, he's getting the biggest title shot of his young career as he's set to take on Toxic.
And his opponent. He is the current CCW Southern States Champion.
Don't forget that this is a choice. Pick your poison, live with rainbows. Don't forget that this is a choice. Pick your poison, live with rainbows.
There you see him. Toxic coming out with that kendo stick, that chain, but most importantly around his waist is the CCW Southern States Championship, which he won earlier this year at Stampede by winning the Stampede Battle Royal. Toxic is a former tag team champion, current Southern States champion. Like I said, he won the Battle Royal at Stampede. He has been the Southern States champion ever since. One of the fastest rising stars of CCW. His main mission has been to hurt people, put people out of commission, and that's pretty much what he has done ever since going into a singles career here in CCW. Last time these guys met, they had a 2 out of 3 falls match that went down to the wire to a 15-minute time limit. So the board of directors here at CCW made a decision. We're giving these men 1 hour. 1 hour to decide who is the better man and who will walk out of WrestleBash as the Southern States Champion. This match is officially underway now. Toxic has targeted various body parts of Landon Crews, tried to end his career before it even really got started. Now, these guys are in the match of their lives. Like I mentioned, Landon Crews marking his 1-year anniversary in CCW. Won a free tuition to the CCW training school after a tryout and made the absolute most out of it. Signed his contract, debuted here last year in a winning effort. And now facing Toxic. And Toxic, see him rolling to the outside of the ring. These men are no strangers to each other. They've met a few times already, and that's one of the reasons that this rivalry has gotten so heated, especially recently. Landon Crews brings a lot of excitement here. Immediately a big, popular fan favorite. Toxic, just quite the opposite. People tend to not like Toxic, but that doesn't bother him. But what probably bothers him is that arm drag, that takeover. Landon Crews improving every single day. But Toxic with a beautiful reversal into a DDT and puts Landon down on the mat. The new breed head first into the mat, and Toxic goes to work. Toxic known for his methodical way of dismembering his opponents, but right now Landon Crews with a reversal of his own. And he may be signaling he's going up to the top rope. Landon Crews all the way to the top, moved across the ropes with great athleticism, great agility, able to take down Toxic. Right now, Landon Crews looking real good, looking primed to be the new Southern States champion. Keep in mind, Toxic, no slouch in the ring. He knows what he's doing. There's the reason he's the Southern States champion. There you have it. He delivers shoulder tackle, hops over him, but did not see that drop kick as Landon Crews, the New Breed's boots, land right in the face of Toxic. And we just about had a new Southern States champion there as Toxic's able to kick out after a 2 count, but Landon Crews caught him out of nowhere. That rocked Toxic's world, and now Landon Crews whips him into the ropes. And a big splash. And now what does he have in store after that snapmare? See him flipping over, snapping that neck, the head bouncing off the mat. Toxic will wake up with a big headache tomorrow, and so will Landon Crews. These guys are just not stopping. It's Toxic. Once again, going back to his pace. Toxic can move at a fast pace. He can fly if he wants to. But he chooses the slow, methodical style, breaking his opponents down. See, unwrapping that wrist tape there. Toxic with a quick distraction from the ref, now choking Landon Crews with that wrist tape. And ditches the tape. Toxic could get away with just a warning in this. So Toxic has the size advantage. He also has the experience advantage. Landon Crews. It would be a dream come true for Landon Crews, the New Breed. He's able to walk out of here with CCW gold around his waist. Maybe went to the well one too many times and goes after Toxic and catches a boot in the face. And another one. And a quick power slam. 1, 2. And I thought that was it. I thought we were going to be raising the hand of a new Southern States champion, Landon Crews, after receiving 2 boots to the face in the corner. They will counter that running attack by Toxic, delivering a power slam and a quick pinfall, but wasn't quite enough to put the Southern States champion away.
Watch the eyes. Come on, Toxic. Watch the eyes.
Toxic with a rake of the eyes. Landon Crews not in a good place now. Back in that corner. Toxic kicks that knee. That knee that has caused issues in the past for Landon Crews. That same knee that Toxic has targeted intentionally in the past. And he's really hurting now. A big backdrop there. Toxic seems to be in full control now that he's taken part of the legs out from the New Breed, Landon Crews. Toxic dumps the New Breed, Landon Crews right on this bare floor here. See the crowd here kind of taken out of this. Like I said, Landon Crews is one of the fan favorites in the CCW. But right now, things are not looking great for him as Toxic seems to be in full control. Landon Crews fighting. He's got him tied up on the ropes, trying to suplex him onto the floor. We've seen some blind aggression from Landon Crews with Toxic. Perhaps the fresher, stronger man right now, and he's able to get Landon Crews up and over those ropes with that devastating suplex. Toxic gone over Landon. 1, 2. With the cover, but just a 2 count as Landon Crews able to get that shoulder up, able to stay alive in this matchup. There's no time limit in place here. Last time they went to the full 15 minutes, Landon Crews almost came away with the CCW Southern States Championship belt. And there you go, Landon Crews. Flip Toxic up and over those ropes, over that turnbuckle, and deliver the clothesline, and now Toxic is laid out on the floor. Like I said, no time limit in this match. They can go up to an hour, so there is probably a time limit per se, but last time Landon Crews right at the 15-minute mark almost became the Southern States champion, ran out of time. Maybe, just based on the way it's looking right now, they might go that full hour. These two superstars very evenly matched. Toxic stirs and gets to his feet. Delivers a right hand right to the jaw.
2, 3. Come away.
See Landon Crews tied up on the ropes. And that's got to be it. Toxic, that running knee. Right into the temple of the new breed, Landon Crews. It's probably just academic from here. It's Toxic moving around, jawing with the fans, and Landon Crews writhing on the ground. He may be knocked unconscious at the moment. Toxic whips the new breed into the corner. Landon Crews with a kick, goes up to the middle rope. An amazing run, a flying dive over Toxic, brings that head down in the mat. 2. And just like before, every single time these guys go for a cover, it always keeps going. They always kick out. These guys are evenly matched. Starting to think an hour might not be enough. Crews goes for a big clothesline. And you see these guys are barely moving. Toxic. What has Toxic got in store? You see him setting Crews up in the ring. Toxic going to the top rope, pulling out all stops. Indeed, he's making his way up to the top turnbuckle. High risk maneuver. And a swanton that may have hurt both men. Landon Crews took the full force of that swanton, and you see Toxic crawling. 1, 2, and that would have been a 3 count, but the referee noticed it right then. That boot up on the rope, that breaks the count. Landon Crews with great ring awareness, and Toxic cannot believe it. Landon Crews gets to his feet, is working his way to his feet in that corner. And Toxic is infuriated, thinks he should be the champion. But Landon Crews kicks him in the gut. Cruise control, and this could be it, new champion. 1, 2, 3, and it is unbelievable. 1 year after his debut in CCW, the new breed Landon Crews hits the cruise control, and he is your new CCW Southern States Champion.
Well, there we have it, wrestling fans. New Southern States champion, the new breed Landon Crews. It has definitely been a grueling feud with Toxic, and of course, former Southern States champion Toxic is going to be looking for his rematch in the very near future. On that note, we also were able to catch up with Landon Crews and get a few words from him after his big championship win. So let's go ahead and hear from the new breed.
CCW fans, WrestleBash 2018 was the day where we got the job done. All the hard work for myself, the new breed Landon Crews, from the very beginning has led up to this point, becoming the new Southern States Champion. Toxic, you know where I'm at. I'm not hiding. And that goes for every single superstar in the locker room. I'm here to defend this championship so that you, the fans, can be proud of the new breed Landon Crews as the Southern States Champion.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, the new Southern States Champion, the new breed Landon Crews. Ladies and gentlemen, things are and will always be heating up here in CCW. We've got big events coming to your town in a very near future. Lake City, be on the lookout because October 13th is a huge one coming your way. Until then, wrestling fans, my name is Brian Blitz, and I will see you at ringside.
Have you ever dreamed of being a professional wrestler? Have you ever dreamed of making it to the top and wearing championship gold? Well, here is your opportunity. Email us today at customerservice@ccwrestling.biz. The CCW Training School is accepting new students now. Start your journey today on your way to greatness.